things in the right order, and you could win more than $15,000. Here to play with us today is Chinua. He's a software engineer from Decatur, Georgia. Michelle is a software engineer from Pensacola, Florida. Gabby's a marketing strategist from Uniondale, New York. And Caitlin, a credit analyst and dairy farmer from Madison, Georgia. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for coming. So now that we've met our players, let's start the game. Our first line is worth $2,400. Let's see what we're playing. This one's called
I'm teaching you first lines.
The year of their birth from the oldest to the youngest. I'll put the first celebrity up.
Al Pacino.
Pacino was born in 1940. Chinua, you are up first, and here is your celebrity.
Jane Fonda. Let's say before Al Pacino, final answer.
Say women are young. So I'm gonna say Jane Fonda is younger than Al Pacino, so she comes after him.
Okay, let's see if you're right. If you're not, it's Mama's fault. Jane Fonda.
Yes.
1937. Michelle, it's your turn. Let's see who your celebrity is.
Sylvester Stallone. Let's say after Al Pacino, final answer.
First, I'm not really good with actors, but I'm going to want to put Sylvester Stallone on the line in between Jane Fonda and Al Pacino.
Okay, let's see if that's where he goes.
Yes.
1946. And here's a true story that Sly himself told me. When he was a student at Drexel University, he took one of those aptitude tests. The aptitude test said he was best suited for a career as an elevator repairman. I'm so happy he didn't listen to those people. You are out of the money for this one, Michelle. Gabby, we've come around to you. Okay, here's your celebrity.
Scarlett Johansson. Oh, that's after Sylvester Stallone, final answer.
Scarlett Johansson. Where does she go on the line?
Hey, ScarJo, I would have to say that she's the youngest of them all, so I would definitely put her younger than Sylvester Stallone.
Okay, let's see if you're right. Yes, you are.
Yes.
Caitlin, we've got one more celebrity, and they're all yours. You got Alicia
Keys. Let's say between Sylvester Stallone and Scarlett Johansson, final answer.
Ooh, I feel like Alicia Keys and Scarlett Johansson are probably fairly close in age. I think I'm going to put Alicia Keys after. She does look a little younger to me, and she seems to be a little more popular recent. So I'm going to say Alicia Keys is after Scarlett Johansson.
Where does Alicia Keys go?
Yes.
1981 mark here. So that means, Gabby, you get the entire $2,400. And that is how we build the perfect line. Each line is worth money, and the players who correctly place their item split the cash. At the end of 4 lines, the 2 players with the most money move one step closer to taking the money home. So let's get back into it. Our next line is worth $3,000, and this one's called Thank you.
Thank you for your service. It's the next line.
Ranges in the U.S. military by the number of active duty personnel from lowest to highest as of May 2025. I'll put the first branch up. And it's the United States Army, which had 451,730 active duty members as of May of 2025. Active duty Army have to take the fitness test twice a year. That's deadlifts, push-ups, sprints, planks, and a 2-mile run. So thank you for your service and thank you for your fitness. So 451,000 is what we've got up there. Michelle, you get to go first this line. Here comes your branch of the service.
All right, let's go.
Air Force. That's before Army, final answer.
You got the Air Force.
It's a newer branch than the Army. I'm going to say the Air Force has less active duty members than the Army.
All right, let's see if you're right.
Yes.
1994. And you're right, it is a newer branch. It was established by President Truman just 2 years after World War II. So you were in the money on this line. And Gabby, here comes your branch of the service.
Okay.
Marines. That's before Air Force. Final answer.
Marines. Okay. Logically, just because as a Marine you have to swim, you have to do a lot of fitness related things, I'm going to say, for whatever reason, there are more active duty members than Army. Okay, more than the Army. Let's see if you're right.
Yes.
168,450. Of course, their motto is Semper Fidelis, which is Latin for always faithful. You're out of money on this one, Caitlin. Here comes your service. You're Frank.
Space Force. Let's say before Marines. Final answer.
Space Force. Considering it's the newest branch of the military, it's going to have the least, in my opinion. So I'm going to put it before the Marines.
Okay. Is it fewer people than the Marines?
Yes.
Just 9,722. I know what you're called if you're a member of the Space Force.
No, ma'am.
So cool. Guardian.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like a sci-fi movie. You're a guardian.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy. That's what they are. Absolutely. You were in the money this line. Chinua, we're back around to you. Here comes your branch of the military.
Coast Guard. I'm gonna say between Space Force and Marines. Final answer.
The Coast Guard. Where does it fit?
So it's supposed to only be so big. The Army, the Air Force, the Navy are all over the world. I'm going to say that it's in between the Space Force and the Marines.
Okay, let's see if that's where it goes. Is it?
Yes. That's the end of round one.
Welcome back to the perfect line. We've got a great game. Gabby's in the lead, and we've got a three-way tie for second place. So anything can happen when we get back into the game. Remember, at the end of these next two lines, the two of you with the most money will stay in the game, but only one of you will make it to the finish line and the chance to take that money home. This is line number 3. This line is worth $3,600. Let's see what we're playing. This one's called "She's Such a Character."
She's such a character. Next line.
Characters based on when they made their first television appearance, starting with the earliest one. I'll put the first character up. And
Phoebe Buffy Friends.
Debut in 1994. Gabby, you get to go first here. Okay, here comes your sitcom character. Reba.
Reba Hunt. Reba. Reba is after Phoebe Buffet. Final answer.
I want to say that Reba, if I had to place her on the line, is before 1994, so I would put her before Phoebe.
Okay, is she before Phoebe? No, after 2001 is when
Yes.
crazy. They wanted to call her Sally.
What?
And I love Reba McEntire because she said, "No, you need to use my real name." And it's called Reba, isn't it? Okay, you're on the money on this one. We'll be back around to you again. And here comes your sitcom character, Caitlin.
Gloria Delgado Princess. My Family. Oh, that's after Reba Hunt. Final answer.
Modern Family.
Oh, she's so fun. I love her accent. Modern Family is pretty modern, so I want to say it is after Reba.
After Reba. Is that right?
Yes.
Exactly. Where you go? You were on this slide. Janua, we're back down to you. Here comes your character.
So, that's easy before Phoebe Buffet. Final answer.
Golden Girls.
So I'm not as familiar with the Golden Girls, so I'm going to say this before Phoebe Buffet, 1994.
Okay. When did Sophia make her appearance?
Yes.
1985. She was played, of course, by Estelle Getty on the Golden Girls. She played the oldest one, right, in the foursome. She was actually a year younger than her on-screen daughter, Bianca. Wow. Yeah, so she played way older than she was. That's cool. So you are in the money, Chinua. Michelle, we've got one last shot at it for this line, and here it is.
Wave it back, sir. That's easy. Between neighborhoods and clear Delgado Pritchett's final answer.
So I remember this from when I was going to school. It came out. I know it's not going to be before Golden Girls or Friends. So that leaves me a little bit of a tricky decision. I would like to put Raven in between Reba and Gloria.
All right, let's see if that's where she goes.
Yes!
Yeah, where you want her to be. 2003 is when she made her debut. That means Caitlin, Janelle, and Michelle will be splitting the $3,600. That's $1,200 for each of you. And we are down to one final line. And honestly, the score could not be tighter. The two of you with the most money will be moving on. This fourth line is worth $4,200. Everybody's got a chance. Let's see what we're playing. This one's called Going
South is the final line.
Locations with South
South
in
in the
smallest to the largest, based on the approximate land area in square miles. I'll put the first location up.
South America.
6.9 million square miles. Caitlin, you get to start us this time. Here comes your location.
South Korea. Was said before South America. Final answer.
This is a bit of a challenging one. South America covers a lot of countries, while South Korea is just technically one country and it's half of Korea. So I'm going to say it is before South America because it is smaller.
Okay, let's see if you're right. Where does South Korea go?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Only 37,000 square miles. So you're in the money on this one, Caitlin. You know what? We're back down to you. You okay?
Yeah.
All right. It looked like.
It'll be bigger.
Well, it isn't. It's only 37,000 square miles.
Right.
Here comes your location.
South Dakota. Was said between South Korea and South America. Final answer.
So South Dakota is a state, obviously, so it's definitely smaller than South America. But the question is it larger than South Korea? I'm going to guess it's a fairly large and square state. I'm going to guess it is larger than 37 miles, so in between 37,000 miles and 6.9 million miles.
Okay, it's definitely a square state. Let's see if it's that size. Where does it go on the line?
Yes.
75,000 square miles. You're in the money on this line. Great job. Michelle, here comes your location.
All right.
South Carolina. That's before South Korea. Final answer.
Tricky one between South Korea and South Carolina here. I would say it's definitely going to be smaller than South Dakota. Having driven through the country a lot, I think I'm going to have to put it between South Korea and South Dakota.
Okay, let's see if that's right. Where's it go?
Yes.
Oh, just a tiny bit less than South Korea, 30,000 square miles. You're out of the money on this one. Gabby, the last location is for you. Here it is.
South Africa. South Africa is between South Dakota and South America. Final answer.
Oh, wow, I've traveled there. It's actually a very large country, and I definitely have to say it's larger than South Dakota. So I'm putting it in between South Dakota and South America. Yes, I am.
Yes, you are. Okay. Let's see if that's where it goes. Is she right?
Yes.
Yes, she did. 468,000 square miles. That means Caitlin, Chinua, and Gabby, you are Welcome back to the Perfect Line. Gabby and Caitlin are about to go head to head in our fast line game, and one of them will advance with a chance to leave here with all the money in their bank. Here's how we play the fast line. One at a time, I'll present you with an item. Just tell me if it's more or less than the one before it. You'll have 30 seconds, and each correct answer is worth $500 to your bank. Gabby, you're in the lead, so you get to go first. You get to choose the category you want to play. And your choices are You Gotta Be Keaton Me, read the Cliff's Notes. We'll go with I read the Cliff's Notes. Okay. Was each book that you may have read in high school first published before or after the one on the line? I'll put the first book up. A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens was published in 1859. Okay, I have 30 seconds on the clock and it begins when I reveal the next item. Okay, good luck.
After. Yes.
Right?
After. Nope. After.
Prejudice. After.
Yes. Oh no. After.
Or
Yes. Before.
51. After.
Nope. Before.
Before.
Yes. Before.
Mockingbird. Before.
Nope. Before. Nope. Before.
Ooh, that was before. I didn't quite get there. You got two correct. That means you've got $5,800 in your bank. And Caitlin, that means you need to get 5 correct answers in order to win the game.
Okay.
And your category is You Gotta Be Keaton Me. Did this Michael Keaton movie come out before or after the one on the line?
Okay.
I'll put the first film up. Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice came out in 1988. Your 30-second clock starts after I reveal the next item. Good luck.
Mr. Bob. After. Nope. Before. Nope. After.
4.
Nope.
Johnny Dangerous.
Before. Nope.
Memory
After. Yes.
Multiplicity.
Before. Nope.
Spotlight.
Before. Nope. How about after? No.
Pacific.
Before.
Before.
Yeah.
Just under the wire. You got the 5 you needed. You have won the game. And Gabby, you did a great job, but you've reached the end of the line. Caitlin, you're going to be moving on to play for $6,100. Let's see if Caitlin can take that money home. We'll find out when the perfect line returns. Wow, that was
I win the game.
Welcome back to the perfect line. Caitlin has won the game and is hoping to take home the $6,100 in her bank. What would you do with the money?
Being an analyst, I'm not pretty fiscally responsible, so that's hard. I would love to go to Europe.
Okay, well, that sounds nice. Let's get you to Europe. Here's how we play the finish line. I'm going to show you 5 items and 5 prices. Your job is to match those items and prices and build the perfect line. You do that, and that $6,100 is yours.
Okay.
Thank you, Caitlin. Here is your final line. It is Best Buy shopping spree.
Okay.
These are all items that might be part of a Best Buy online shopping spree. Here they are. Samsung 98-inch QLED 4K UHD Smart TV, Electric Discover One Plus commuter e-bike, MetaQuest 3 virtual reality headset, Bose wireless earbuds, and a Thermador convection wall oven with a built-in microwave. So those are the 5 items, and I've got the 5 prices up there. The correct prices. You just have to put the correct item and price together. Do that, and it's the perfect line. Once they're put together, it's locked in and you cannot change your mind.
Okay.
So what would you like to place first?
I would think that the earbuds being the smallest and they're very popular now would be the cheapest. So I
We'll say
think
earbuds is $299, VR headsets $499, e-bike is $1,599, and HCTV is $4,499.99, and wall oven is $8,999. And e-bike is $1,599.99. Final answer.
Way to go.
this is hard.
I know, it's for $6,100.
Yeah, you'd think it'd be easier.
Well, it has to be hard.
See, I feel like the smart TV is probably going to be the $15.99. Those are pretty popular, and that's still fairly attainable price for a lot of mid-level to high-level income households. The e-bikes are very popular right now. You see them all over cities. You can rent them along with the scooters. I feel like based on the technology and having the batteries that need to recharge, the fact that it goes several miles and commutes, and being a more valuable item too, cheaper than a car, I'm gonna put it at the $44.99.
Okay.
And then I do think our wall oven unit is the most expensive, being stainless steel, multi-use. Those are typically very nice products, so I put it at the $8,900.
All right. So there's the line you built. How do you feel when you look at it?
4.
Well, if you get this money, you can buy some of that stuff. Guess what? It's time to find out, Caitlin, if you're going to be leaving here with $6,100. Let's see if you built the perfect line.
I hope so.
Let's start with the earbuds. You put the Bose wireless earbuds up first. Let's see if that's $299. Is it? Yeah.
Yep.
I think you did the headset second at $499. Is that correct?
Yes.
$499. You thought the Thermador oven was the most expensive. Is it $8,999?
Yes. If she's wrong, then I win.
So here's the deal. If one of them's right, they're both right, and you built the perfect line and are going home with $6,100. It's time to see. Has Caitlin built the perfect line? So you didn't. The bike was
You
$15.99.
failed the conference. Yes.
But you're a wonderful player. We loved having you. And I got $1,000 for you being with us. Thank you so much, Caitlin, and thank you at home for being with us. Join us next time when 4 contestants try to win right